Greetings, one and all. Good night. I have a few things really want to get into tonight, you know what I mean? The concept of society's downfall. The scriptures refer to this as the upside down perspective, you know? Made a few notes about the subject matter. The concept is called the highest, and it's the perspective of modern societies are basically a simulation of its former self. Not in the sense of physical, but primarily ideological. Now there's a sense of numbing that is taking place in the mind, in the spirit and soul of most people. Most people are not even aware of them true self, but are just mere vessels transporting the same philosophies around them. Philosophies that come directly from frequencies, television, media, radio, broadcast, programs. The concept is just becoming very essential in how people think. There is no sense of critical thinking anymore. So as I know, the whole idea of society is based on the notion of waves. Well, this is where the psychological, ideological part comes into the tangible world. It becomes physical because waves is not just the whole motion of it on the ocean, but the whole idea of waves in this concept can be something that is double-mindedness, unstable, lack of morality. The idea continues in a cyclical nature. Now these days that even though suffering from the concept of the numbingness of the mind through overexposure to various dopamine given and dopamine driven elements, we still should remember our humanity, our sense of self, the characteristics that make us who we are from the inception. To become weak, essentially. We have forgotten who we are, the things that we fight and stand for. The grounded foundation which set us apart from animals. Essentially, that's it. Most of us have become very debased in our thinking, debased in our actions. That we have forgotten that we were made to conquer nature, to conquer the elements of this life. We have forgotten true liberty. Liberty not in the sense of doing what thou wilt, but doing actions knowing that there are a level of consequences behind it. Everything comes at a cost. They say the first rule of physics is every action have a positive or a negative reaction. Are we so far gone to the point that we can't even distinguish what it means to maintain our true sense of self? The numbing of the brain is consuming each and every one of us to the point that we don't even know how to interact with each other. Now this is not just words from Mark the Prophet. It's words from a mere human being observing. Basically the new world order taking shape. The rise of the phoenix, the order of the phoenix. The philosophies that guide our minds these days. That make no sense. We keep fighting day in, day out for the same things. Vain. Very vain. But hopefully the words reach somebody. Cause that spark